see my phone right now? It's vertical, but this is horizontal. That is so pretty. It looks so cute. Today we have the brand new iPhone 17 in the lavender color. And you guys, I am so excited to open this. I know you guys are excited for me to open this. I've gotten so many questions and requests to unbox this specific iPhone. Tons of comments. So hopefully this will be everything you ever wanted and more. If you're new here, hello, I'm Julia. Welcome. So happy that you clicked on this video. I post lots of tech, lifestyle, fun Apple content, productivity, tips, tutorials all the time. So I'd love if you would subscribe and join our little community here. I've been doing tons and tons of Apple unboxings lately. I actually have quite a bit of the new lineup that Apple has just released this week. So make sure to go check out my other unboxings as well. This one I know for sure is live. This one will probably be going live soon. This morning I ventured into my local Apple store, except it's not even local. I had to drive 4 hours round trip because I live in the middle of nowhere in Indiana. And I purchased this lovely phone. She's stunning, she's gorgeous. I also loved the matcha color. Well, actually it's called sage, but you know, matcha would have been a cute name too. Here are all the colors on the iPhone 17 base model lineup, and the beginning price starts at $799, but I paid a whopping $887.03 after tax. And oh, okay, because this is the 256. I'm like, why did I not pay the base price? As far as the specs on this one, this is the iPhone 17, 256 gigabytes, lavender, and I think that's really all you need to know. So what do you say we unbox this and get right on into this? I always get so nervous that I'm gonna mess these up. Okay, this is it. We are about to see the purple for the very first time. I'm so excited. Okay, wow, that's cute. Okay, this one is definitely for the girls. That is so pretty. It looks so cute with my pearl nails. Oh, wow. I just wish they would make colors like this in the Pro Max. Like, this is so pretty. Of course, we have our charger. Okay, well, that was not elegant at all. Then we have the little papers here. Oops. Wow, that's a new one. Never ripped that before. All right, that's all that is in the box, ladies and gentlemen. I always forget like how cutesy tiny the base models are, and I guess just like any phone other than the Pro Max are, because I'm so used to the big chunky Pro Maxes. So this is just a nice little cute thing. Okay, here goes nothing. Nice, nice. All right, let's turn it on. Yay. Oh, hello. My favorite every time. All right, everybody, I need to know, what are your first thoughts? What are your first impressions? I actually have my old iPhone 14 Plus in purple, and I wanted to put them side by side so you guys could see the color comparison, because when I opened this one up, my first thought was, okay, wow, that looks just like the one I already have, but I love this color, so I'm not mad about it. But that's a pretty good comparison. 14 Plus, 17 base model. This one has like the more matte coloring, whereas this one's glossy and the finishes, but yeah, there's a little side-by-side comparison on those. I think we should put an outfit on this phone because I am scared I'm gonna drop it and then it'll be game over. So today I actually have some cases from one of my favorite phone case companies, Berga. They are kindly sponsoring this video today, so thank you, Berga, for partnering with me on this video. I wanted to show you all a little haul of the different phone cases I got for my new iPhone 17 because I think our phones that are quite an investment definitely deserve proper protection, and I think Berga cases are very protective. So here's our first one. Let's go ahead and try it on here. So cute. Okay, I love this one with the purple. I feel like sometimes it can be hard to find phone cases for the correct phones right when they come out, but Berga already has all iPhone 17 cases available to order. So here's the next one. Cute. I love this one for fall. It's stunning. And of course they have spots for the camera control buttons right there. And it's just so cute. Okay, here's the next one. Again, these are also perfect for fall. I love matching my phone cases with the season, so these have me very excited. Cute. This one is adorable. I'm obsessed. The colors. All right, I think this last one might be my favorite. Are you ready? I'm not. It's perfect. How stinking cute. So you can actually get 4 burger cases and only pay for 2 with their special that they have going on. And then I also have a discount code, which is JuliaX15 for an extra 15% off of your order, which shakes out to be a pretty good deal in my opinion, but that's just me. I will have all these cases and the deal and my code and everything linked down below for you if you would like to shop, because they have so many other patterns and designs to choose from for cases for your new iPhone 17. All right, this one is so stinking cute. I'm obsessed with this case, but it's time for the setup portion of this video now. So go ahead, sign on into this thing. Whoa, not that language. Appearance, getting signed into our Wi-Fi real quick. Going through age range, Face ID, passcode, signing into my Apple ID. Here we go. We're working on it. We're getting somewhere. I can't wait to customize this. I already have a whole idea. I'm really excited. Like I said, it is just really nice to hold a small phone. It's crazy, but this is very nice. I love the size. I love that it has the camera button. I can't live without that thing now. I find myself, if I'm using like a friend's phone that doesn't have the camera control button, I'm like sitting there clicking it whenever I'm trying to take a photo for them, and I'm like, okay, wow, doesn't exist. Have to go the old-fashioned route. Light mode always. Apple Intelligence, of course. Love Apple Intelligence. Now it's walking through the camera control button and how to use it. Of course, just said that I'm well versed in the camera button. Action button, I like to just keep that as my ringer. Not now. And there we are, we're in, let's see it. Cute. All right, we've got a pretty blank canvas here to work with. First, I did want to show you what it looks like compared to my 17 Pro Max. So here's the just base model 17 in lavender, and then here is the iPhone 17 Pro Max in silver. So size-wise, side angle view, take a good long look. I will also be sure to test out the camera and do just like a little side-by-side camera comparison between the two. You know what, let's just do that right now actually. Let's take a few photos and videos around the office on each phone, and we can just take a look at if it looks different, how different it looks, type of thing. So I'll insert some pictures and videos and write down which ones was which down below. One thing I'm noticing is obviously we have way more lens options down here on the Pro Max. We have 0.5, 1, 2, 4, 8, whereas on just the base model we only have 0.5, 1, and 2. Okay, yeah, I would say there's a pretty drastic difference in the cameras between these two. This one obviously wins, but still good, it still works. It's great for the average person, but as a creator myself, I would definitely choose this one. But now we've done a camera test, I wanted to show you just a few of the fun settings that are on the new iPhone 17s. So when you're in your camera app, right over here, there are some new buttons that we have. So first, we can now have a pretty wide selfie range here. Very, very wide. But then we can also now take a selfie like landscape like this, horizontal, without having to actually rotate my phone. So if you see my phone right now, it's vertical, but this is horizontal. So that's fun. Switch it back and back and back. Then if we go over into video mode, we can also do the same thing. We can take horizontal videos while your phone is vertical. It's just wild to me. That is just, it just seems like it should not work in my brain, but it does, and it's kind of cool. So I'm excited to try that out, like out in public when I don't want to have to like, you know, tilt my phone. Then we also have this new fun thing called dual capture. So I'm gonna click it, and it's going to do the video of me talking, like just both cameras basically. So here's what I'm seeing right now, you guys and me. I think this would be so fun for different big public events like concerts. I don't know, like I just imagine like my little nephew's sports games, like taking a video of him scoring a touchdown and also getting my reaction, cheering him on. Like, it's precious. Okay, those are just the main camera features I wanted to tell you guys about, because those are the things that caught my eye the most when they announced these new phones, was all those exciting new things. I can't wait to try. But what do you say we do some customizing of this phone? I'm so excited. iOS 26 just came out recently and it's so good. It's perfect. Makes customizing our phones so much easier and not take as much time as it used to back in the good old days when we'd have to change the app icon for every single app. Don't have to do that anymore. Apple has made it easy. So let's go ahead and download some quick little graphics and things to use for lock screens. I'm just going to head to my website, juliakrist.com. Then there is this, it's under the MacBook wallpapers, but it's just like this beige tan gradient. I've been absolutely loving gradients and the ways that they look with the whole iOS update. So I'm going to download that. All right, then I'm just going to download a few cute pictures of coffee because, as I mentioned, I think we should do a little coffee theme to fit this phone. So I'm going to go first into my photos and I'm just going to rotate this paper by clicking crop, rotate, and done. Then I'm going to push the share button and use as wallpaper. And here's where it gets so exciting. We have so many fun options in iOS 26. I'm going to drag my clock down with that little button. And then I think I'm gonna thin it out. Then I feel like we should go for like a, I don't know, like a maroonish kind of. Yeah, that's on this here. It's on this case. Now I also made that the home screen. So I'm also going to press and hold to click edit home screen. And I would like to add some widgets in here. Widget, photos. I forgot to make an album. Making a quick coffee album. I can now edit my widget and choose coffee. And then just a tip, I'm going to check this always display in full color button because when we tint our apps in like 30 seconds, it won't affect our photo. All right, cute, we have our little coffees. Lots of coffee, big fan of coffee in this house. So now I'm going to go back up to the top corner and click edit and then customize. Now I have all these lovely options here of tinting our apps, but the one I do want to show you what the clear looks like. The clear does look pretty nice. This is like the liquid glass look, super pretty, but what I love the most is the tinted. And I always make sure to go back and press the little sun so that it lightens it all back up because as you saw, it was kind of grayed out. That's really pretty. I'm kind of imagining almost like a more like darker brown, I think. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, yeah, still not really, but that's all right. All right, you know what? This is great. Oh, I want to check this. This shows the color of my phone. Oh, the purple to match the purple phone. That's actually so cute. It is. I think I'm going to go back to this kind of neutral coffee vibe though. And then one last little thing I like to do is press this button right there that makes the apps large so none of the titles are under. I think it just makes it look nice and crisp and clear. Now it's kind of loading in all of my apps. I always love looking at this page. It's stunning. And now this is cute and relaxing and very coffee. All right, let me give you a final little walkthrough. Here is our very simple lock screen, and then into our home screen we have our super pretty and aesthetic little coffee setup to match our coffee case with the purple lavender iPhone 17. Amazing. I feel like we've just created magic tonight. Again, don't forget to check out all of Berga's phone cases for the iPhone 17 lineup down in the description. I'm going to have it all linked down there along with my discount code. If you made it to this point in the video, comment the purple heart for the lavender iPhone that we have today. Truly appreciate you watching all of it to the end. This is a great option for a phone if you do not care as much about taking photos, but you still want something that performs well. It seems very powerful, and I would totally get it if I weren't a content creator, just for the purple color alone, I think. I also still have a huge crush on the sage green one too. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.